Hey guys, AJYTAbs here, and welcome back to another review of WandaVision. And today we're going to be talking about episode 8, which is easily one of my most favorite episodes, if not my favorite episode of this show so far. So if you have not seen episode 8, or if you're not caught up to any of WandaVision, go back, watch the 8 episodes, get up to date, and come back and watch this review, because this will contain some serious spoilers. So, of course, we kicked off this episode continuing off of where we left off with episode 7, with Agatha Harkness revealing herself to Wanda as, basically this episode is us going through Wanda's life. This is a deep dive, a character study, if you will, into Scarlet Witch, and I'll be honest, man, I mean, Scarlet Witch was easily one of my most favorite Marvel superheroes. Marvel characters anyway, at least top 10. I'd say she might even be breaking into top 5 right now, because you see everything that she goes through in this episode. You know, you witness her life, and just, man, we start off with seeing her as a young child, and I just knew it was going to show her parents being killed, and that's what we get. But we do get some confirmation on why exactly Wanda has been choosing sitcoms to operate out of for the Hex, because when she was younger, that would be a lot of what she watched, if not all of what she watched, because her dad was like a VHS salesman, I guess, and he had a lot of like I Love Lucy, Dick Van Dyke Show, so she watches the Dick Van Dyke Show. There's a lot of parallels between that and the first 2 episodes. And then, of course, later on the line, we see, like, the Brady Bunch she's watching while she is in the Sokovian compound where she's being tested upon. She walks up to the Tesseract, or to the Scepter, I mean, and the stone kind of, it's basically, we witness her get her powers, pretty much. The scientists don't see anything happening, but Wanda witnesses it as the stone kind of, I don't know, shimmers and kind of absorbs into her, kind of. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But, yeah, we see her get her powers. We see Vision and Wanda bonding in the Avengers HQ as they're watching, I believe, I think it was Malcolm in the Middle. It was either that or something else, but, yeah, that was great. Really great quote in this episode as well. Vision is like, what is grief if not love persevering? You know? That was just a really fantastic quote, and I feel like a lot of people can really resonate with that. Yeah. And it was good to see, you know, them starting to form that relationship, because we never really got much confirmation. We just got kind of flung into it by the end of Civil War. They're kind of friends. There was a hint of a romantic connection, but by Infinity War they are in a full romantic relationship. But yeah, it was nice to see that fill in the gaps there. But the number one most pissed off moment for me was Hayward showing WandaVision's body, because showing WandaVision's body, you know what I mean? Because throughout the series, this season, Hayward has been saying that Wanda broke in and stole Vision's body, but that's not the case at all. Because actually, Wanda just broke in there to see his body one last time. A very sad line in "I Can't Feel You," which is a reference to Infinity War, when she's like, I just feel you. But, man, so sad when she's like, I can't feel you. It's really upsetting. But, honestly, yeah, Hayward is a big liar, and it seems like Hayward was almost trying to piss off Wanda, because he's like, you know, he's our weapon now. Oh gosh, it was just such a powerful moment where you realize that he really is a big villain in this. He's a big part to play in all of this, where he just wouldn't let Wanda give Vision a proper burial. He was more, you know, interested in what Vision could be, you know, how they could make him into a weapon. Yeah, I was sad. And then Wanda goes to this house that Vision had marked out for them to grow old in, and that is how Wanda breaks down and creates the Hex. So we finally figure out how she created the Hex. So yeah, big questions answered in this one, because Agnes is kind of walking through these memories with Wanda, because Agnes is trying to figure out how she made the Hex. But then Agatha, you know, takes Billy and Tommy hostage, because, of course, Wanda, you know, in order to create the Hex the first time, she had to feel loss. And I guess Agatha's plan is to kill Billy and Tommy to allow Wanda to feel more grief and expand the Hex more. But probably my favorite moment was hands down Agatha saying at the end, "You're the Scarlet Witch." So yeah, Wanda finally gets her comic name. That was awesome. Seriously. But yeah, there was no Hex gang this episode. There wasn't any Darcy or actual Vision. Although we'll get to that in a second. And Monica and Quicksilver weren't in this episode either. So, very interesting. They're definitely gonna have to pull off some amazing maneuvers in this final episode to pull all those stories together. But about Vision, Hayward has rebuilt Vision's body into like this white Vision, and he wakes up at the end actually, and I'm guessing Hayward is gonna send that Vision in to either kill Wanda or just destroy the Hex in general. We'll have to see, because that's gonna be very interesting. That, you know, we see in the we see in the promo pictures for the next episode that Vision is there with Wanda, Billy, and Tommy. So it looks like they're gonna have a fight with Agatha and White Vision. Or maybe I'm wrong, because it is Vision. How, you know, after all, maybe he does have the same memories. Maybe he does have the memories that the old Vision had. Maybe not. I'm really hoping he does, but I'm almost banking on he didn't, because I don't know how exactly that would all work with transferring the memory. I feel like only Stark would know how to do that, and you can't exactly get Stark to just do it. Let's see, what are some other things that happen in this episode? Some neat little things. Oh yes. Yes. So, we do actually get to see Wanda attempt to fight Agnes at the beginning, but Agnes is kind of like she's like revealing her backstory. We get the backstory of Agnes as we see the Salem witch trials, well, a bit of it during that time period where they are planning on burning Agnes or Agatha. But of course, Agatha fights back with her power and kills all the people trying to kill her, and even kills her own mother, who doesn't think that she should be, you know, at least held in contempt for, you know, and, you know, maybe believing that she isn't a witch, but nah, she just straight up kills her mom. But Wanda's like, I'm not talking to you anymore. But there's a weird thing where Wanda's accent is kind of floating in and out. It's very weird. You'd almost think it might be a reference to how, actually, I think it is a reference to how her accent kind of fades. Age of Ultron, she has it. Civil War, it's still there. Infinity War, it was completely gone. Endgame, it was gone as well. But yeah, honestly, guys, this was easily one of the best episodes of the series. Like I said, if not my most favorite. But let me know what you guys saw of the episode. Sorry this is a day late, but I just had to get writing some media dumpster and doing the Fear Takeover, of course, takes some time, and I just got some Hitman videos done. You guys are going to enjoy that this week. Oh boy, tomorrow's is a doozy. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and goodbye.